Hey guys, how's everybody doing? My name is Lucy and I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into Lucy's Bubble, where you can find everything uplifting, positive, and empowering. So if any of these messages that you hear today resonate with you, please give us a like, hit share, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, so today I wanted to talk about focus and how we are the powerful, abundant creators of our own reality. And how do we do that? It's through our focus. So I wanted to challenge you guys to think a little bit harder on what exactly are you focusing on the day to day. So where your focus is not only your thoughts, but it's about what you're talking about when you sit down for lunch with a friend or you're on the phone with a friend. What are the things that are really taking a lot of your time, your energy, your attention? Because where your focus goes, your energy flows. So are you focusing on the good or are you focusing on the bad? Are you focusing on things that really light you up and excite you? And you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to get started on this project. Or, oh my gosh, you're never going to guess what happened. The most beautiful thing happened. I had a series of miracles just cross my path and it was so beautiful. And I was totally inspired to start this thing I've always been wanting to do, or so-and-so called me and I was so happy to talk to them, or whatever the exciting news may be. You can choose to talk about that, or just as easily as you can choose to focus on the good, you can choose to focus on the bad. For all of my like half glass full types of people where they're constantly complaining, where like my boss is a dick, or my animals aren't well behaved, or I'm having trouble with this and this never seems to go right. Like where's your focus? All right. And I am here today to remind you that you have total control of your focus. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can change that. And it's really just a muscle that you have to practice. You have to practice to stop complaining, and you have to practice to focus on the good. You have to practice your gratitudes. Every single night, you guys, I write a list of everything that I'm grateful for that day. I always shoot for at least 5 things. It usually ends up being like 10 or 12. I always end up expanding on them a little bit. You don't have to. And then I like to do my forecasted gratitudes for the next day. Like last night, I was super excited to wake up and do a morning meditation. I was super excited to make this video for you guys right here, right now. And then right after this, I go get to pick my pup up, little baby Sage, because she just got back from a month of training in Texas. So I'm so excited. I set myself up the night before to just go over everything and just sprinkle gratitude on it. And that way, and then the next day, kind of forecast everything that I want. Now, the forecasting is essentially your segment intending or intention setting, whatever you want to call it. So anytime you think of a possible outcome, or you're like, oh, I'd like the day to go this way, this way, this way, or the same way is if you can say, oh, I'm so scared that if this happens, or oh my God, if this happened, it would be so bad. Just like you can focus on the positive outcome that you want, you can also focus on the negative outcome. I am here to remind you, always focus on the good. Always focus on what you want to create. The universe does not care one way or the other. All the universe hears is what you focus on. So if you're focused on what you want, it's going to give you what you want. If you're focused on like the negative, miserable, worst case scenario, it's going to give you that. Why? Because that's what your attention was on. Everything's vibration, and like attracts like, all right? And the reason why this whole video is brought to you today about focus is because admittedly, I got a little bit caught up in the whole like political drama that was going on. Mind you, my whole family's split both ways. So from one side I hear this, the other side I hear this. And my whole life has been like politics just divide people. And if there's one thing that I don't like, it's division. I'm just like, can we just all come together, peace and love, and hug each other? But anyways, I got a little bit scooped up in like the potential outcomes that could happen. And at the end of the day, I just realized that it does not serve me to focus on things that are outside of my control. So that's the other message I wanted to bring to you guys today. It totally does not serve me to place my time, my energy, my focus and attention on something like the political outcome or what could happen or conspiracy theories or any of that. Because I mean, okay, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I did my part, I voted, cool. And now you just gotta let like whatever's gonna happen. Where instead of focusing my time and attention on that, I'm like, from here on out, I am like fiercely devoted to only focusing my attention on things like that I want to create, exciting new projects, or exciting new adventures, or just things that uplift me, inspire me, things that like I can't wait to do next, or maybe meetings or adventures or things for my mastermind groups that I want to put together. So really, you guys, focus on the good and don't allow your attention or energy or focus, don't allow it to get caught up in things that don't serve you, that are low energy, or things that are 100% outside of your control. Because when you focus on things that are outside of your control, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And then at the end of the day, it's going to feel very disempowering to you if things don't go the way that you were hoping for them to go. If it's outside of your control, you just pray about it. You just give it to God and you just trust his plan. Because at the end of the day, God is so great. He knows what's up. He's looking out for you every step of the way. And if you just have faith in yourself, believe in him, and trust the process, then you can just sit back and enjoy the journey. And that's what we're all here for, is just to make the best of this journey called life. And if you can do it in the most delicious and deliberate way possible by focusing on the good, then it just gets better and better and better and better. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful day, and more videos will be coming your way shortly. All right, you guys, keep it on the up and up and stay focused on the good. Ciao!